I don't care what she does for their tower. Ikora Ray is a magical terrorist. Good luck on your hunt.
How dare you call Ikora Ray a magical terrorist? I'll have you know, madam, that I am a warlock.
Make them pay.
Oh, I'll make them pay. But I'm gonna make you pay for calling my boss a magical terrorist. How dare you, you scumbag? You're almost as bad as Xur for not bringing 3 of coins on Xurmus. So how dare you? You better take back what you said about Ikora. She's no magical terrorist. Oh, look at that. You're gonna fall. Serves you right. Serves you right. Well, folks, you can't make that stuff up. Just one of the random things you can see with the non-player characters on Destiny. Sometimes they too fall to their death. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your good friend the King, aka the Scott, welcoming you to yet another Destiny video. This is the final Xur Report for 2016. And as you can see here, I have made my way to the reef as after last week's debacle, Xur was not welcome in the tower. So he's come to the reef for a little bit of a solace, a little bit of a respite, and a little bit of sanctuary. And we're going to see what he's got this week. Well, there was a crowd here a little while ago. It seems to dissipate. So I'm not looking forward to this. Did he at least bring 3 of coins this week? Let's find out. No! For the second week in a row, Xur has not brought 3 of coins. Now, we have to wonder. Bungie did put out a tweet last week that talked about the 3 of coin incident, which led me to believe that it's a glitch in the system. And with the holidays, Bungie takes most of their team off. Most of the team is off during these last couple of weeks of the year. So probably during this last week they didn't have enough to fix this. But with 2 weeks in a row, you're going to start getting the conspiracy theorists and the doom sayers that are going to start saying, well, 3 coins are going away. Well, this is 2 weeks in a row. Bungie did not fix it. And I guess we're going to have to wait until next week to see if it gets fixed at this point. But right now it's not looking good. Nor is what I have to look at everywhere else. But let's just go through it. Leading off, it's the... Ooh! Hey, something good! It's the exotic engram for helmets. So yes, remember, this is not a legacy engram. This is an actual... full-fledged, will give you a high-level item, a year 3 item, not a year 1 item. As you see, I'm going to buy one here. Boom shakalaka. And we're going to see what we get in just a bit. But yes, this is an exotic helmet engram. So if you need a helmet, a specific helmet, or whatever, this is your week to buy something from Xur. He may not have 3 of coins for you, but he's made up for it, at least in a small way, by offering you an exotic, not legacy engram. So keep that in mind. For the Titan, we've got the Crest of Alpha Loopy chest. You know what this does. Supers generate an extra orb, revive, and be revived faster. The standard Alpha Loopy for the Hunter and the Titan, and of course the Warlock has the Light Beyond Nemesis helmet that has the same thing. All have the same benefit, which is, again, revive fallen teammates and be revived faster, and supers generate an extra orb. That's it. Here, this one is all intellect. You can add some strength to it. 129 is not a bad number, but it's not a great number either. You got scout rifle, fusion rifle, or ammo, arc recovery, or arc armor. If you don't have this already, you probably don't need it or want it. So there you go. If you do have it, you probably have a better one than this. I guess if you've never gotten it, pick it up. But otherwise, it's a Crest of Alpha Loopy. You know what it is. Batting up second here for the Hunter, we've got Don't Touch Me's. The famous gauntlets from year 1 from the Dark Below DLC. And of course, they were most usable and most successful during that DLC by running the Crota raid with them. Taking damage from a melee attack makes you briefly invisible. So basically, if you got slashed by a thrall, you went invisible. It was a good perk, great for blade dancers at the time, but it's sort of lost its usefulness in the ensuing years. This one is all strength. You can add some discipline to it. Switchblade, which decreases melee attack cooldown time. Or momentum transfer, gain bonus melee energy and grenade hits. You got auto rifle loader or rocket launcher loader. So, again, much like with the Alpha Loop, if you have it, you probably have a better roll on it. If you've never gotten it, grab it. What the hell? If you're going to go play Crota, it's a good thing to have. For the Warlock, and you can see I have not enough space because I bought that engram, we've got the Apotheosis Veil, or the Apotheosis Veil, or the Apotheosis Veil, whatever you want to call it. It's the Veil. And we can take a look at this one. Oh, yes. This was my first exotic armor piece way back in 2014. And as you can see here, wow, I never noticed that design on it before. I'm not wearing a shader at the moment to show off my other gear, but I never noticed it had that kind of detail in it. That's very interesting. Huh. Oh well, as you can see here, it's cool looking. I've always liked the look of this one. Odd, but very cool looking. And I had it very first exotic armor piece in the game, so I have an affinity for it. This one here is Intellect and Discipline. Not a terrible roll on it. Pretty close to max, I believe. I think max on helmets is about, so I don't have a veil on me, but I believe 46 is the max you can get on a helmet. Without, adding the extra numbers. See here, I have 45, 44 on this helmet, and that's pretty close. This one is also a, this one is 44, 46. So this one's very close as well. So again, not a bad number on the one here, which is 42, 44. So pretty high. Here's the perk on it, though. You immediately regenerate health, melee, and grenade energy upon activating your super. So that was an addition they made in year 2. Originally, all it did was regenerate your health when you used your super, but they added the melee and grenade energy coming back. So, not bad. There's probably much better Warlock exotics, but this one's not a bad one. Again, increase intellect or discipline. You get bonus super energy and grenade kills or heavy lifting, which is the bonus super energy on heavy weapon kills. And of course infusion, which I recommend highly on every helmet. Either that or better already, the one that instantly regenerates your shields. Most important perks on helmets, in my opinion. So there you go. Of the 3, I would say this is probably the best one to pick up because of the roll. These are, now that I'm thinking about it more, the Titan one is pretty low number-wise. 147 is the overall max you can get on a chest armor, but this one being a solo number, I believe is in the 130s at some point, where as high as you can get with a solo piece. So there you go. The Apotheosis Veil is probably your best bet if you're going to buy an armor piece. Otherwise, just buy some helmet engrams. The weapon this week, Xur Regime. Oh, baby. When this weapon was white, And the game was young. This was one of the most important weapons to have very early in the game. It was a devastating weapon. It was one of my first exotics. Over the years, it's been nerfed all to hell, which is a shame because it was really a great weapon at one point. Still is a pretty good weapon, though. The name perk Xur's Legacy. The bottom half of each magazine deals bonus damage and has a chance to return health on kill. Made it such a great weapon. That was such a great perk. Meanwhile, over here, we have spinning up, which the longer this weapon is fired, the faster it fires, which was added in year 2. Added when they made the Xur's back in black. And of course, they've still missed out on an opportunity with the Xur's, and that is to bring back the white version as an ornament. You know, that is something I would have liked to see. The old perk, of course, Focus Fire. When zoomed, this weapon fires slower but causes additional damage. And Focus Fire used to be really awesome on the Xur's. Again, it was tied into the bottom half of each magazine deals bonus damage as well. So it was, you know, sort of a double bonus, and the Legacy perk used to be really, really good, but they changed that. Final one is Hammer Forged or Lightweight. Obviously, you're probably going to use Hammer Forged. So there we go. That's the Xur's. Down here, we've got the Plasma Drive, the Stealth Drive. I'm still waiting on the Void Drive to come back. Not here. Heavy Ammo. More Heavy Ammo. Glass Needles. Monolite. And, of course, the Exotic Shard. But remember, the important thing this week. No 3 of coins for the second week in a row, but the exotic engram is back for the week. So, there you go.
Goodbye.
And goodbye to you, Xur. If you don't bring 3 of coins next week, you're not going to have anywhere to land, because
No reason to cause you harm.
you are causing us harm by not having 3 of coins, you tentacle-faced bastard. Bring 3 of coins. Come on.
My movements are to a significant degree dependent on planetary alignments.
Planetary alignments. Is that why I don't have my 3 of coins? Alright. Well, before we get out of here, let's go see what I got on that exotic engram I bought. As you can see here, I am late level 400, of course. Let's see what I get.
Claims it. Warlock, right? Personally,
Fight Beyond Nemesis. Alright, at 400. I see I already have one 6244. This one would be 6340, so it's a little lower. 103 versus my 106, so it will be used for something else. It will be used for infusion. Alright, well, so Xur's still a man without a country, I guess. Next week, again, if he doesn't have 3 coins, I don't know where he's going to be, because he's not going to be welcome at the reef anymore. He's not going to be welcome at the tower. He ain't going to have anywhere to go. Bring the 3 coins back, Xur, please. But at least we got an exotic engram this week for the first time in months. So, there you go. Alright, so, well, that's going to do it for this year, folks. Alright, so we will be back in the new year with an all-new Xur Report. We will follow up on the main stories here. And thank you. I have to say that. I have to say thank you for joining me this year on the Xur Report. I know we took a break at the midpoint for a while, but I came back strong here at the end, and I'm going to come back in 2017. Alright, so thank you for joining me all year. For the last 2 years now. I am the King, a.k.a. the Scott. We will see you next year. Until then, folks, eat a dick. Damn you, Xur! Damn you!